It is Thursday. That means Yvette is here to answer your pet questions. So if you have a problem with your pet, you can give us a call right now. The number is 460-KJRH. And as always, it's Dr. Joe Landers here to answer your questions. And he's brought along Oh Boy this morning. That's quite a name.
It is quite a name. This is one of several in the litter there, and he's a nice little guy. He's actually the calmest out of them. I was telling her up front, and he's actually a good little kitten. He's about four months old. He's
4 months old.
Yeah,
okay.
He's about 4 months old. So he's got a little bit of growing to do and everything. But for a kitten, he's been pretty calm. Sometimes he gets kind of rowdy here in a minute, but he's a good little guy. And,
yeah, seems pretty playful.
Yep, and he's over at Heritage, or he's at amylase.org on the net. So
all right,
he's a good little guy. So.
Yeah, seems like it. All right, let's go to the phones. First up today, we have Lori. She's calling in from Tulsa. Good morning, Lori. What's your question?
My question is, I have a teacup chihuahua, and when she gets plays or she gets really excited, she coughs a lot, and you can feel in her lungs. And I want to know how I can help her with that.
Well, sometimes if she gets excited and she does kind of coughing, and is it more like a snort, like a kind of thing?
No, I can actually feel like a little refling in her chest.
How old is she? How old is she?
She's almost 4.
Almost 4 or so. Yeah, I mean, you might kind of get her checked out a little bit because you shouldn't hear her rattling. Sometimes they will cough a little bit as they get older because their trachea, their windpipe isn't as strong or whatever. If they get over it pretty quickly, a lot of times that's not a big deal. It just means that they were breathing too fast and they're kind of small. But if you do that constantly, or if they seem to get a little bit lightheaded, that's hard to tell sometimes in them, then that needs to be checked out. So if it's allergies or something, then they can do some stuff for that. But that does sound kind of odd. So.
Okay. Let's head down to Jenks now and talk to Jan. Good morning, Jan. What's your question?
My daughter has an 8-month-old Cocker Spaniel, and she wets every time that she gets excited.
Yeah.
Like somebody comes over.
Yeah, that's
Is that going to last forever?
Well, it can. Hopefully not. I mean, I don't want to depress you, but that's called submissive urination. When you talk to your veterinarian about it a little bit, usually what I'll tell people is, when dogs, that's a sign of being submissive. And when dogs greet each other, sometimes if they get excited or whatever, they urinate a little bit because they're saying, "Hi, I'm submissive." What you want to do is try to change your attitude, and they can give you some tips on that. A lot of times I'll do 2 simple things. One, I'll have people ignore them and really turn away from them so that the dog doesn't have to talk to them.